going on, guys? Well, out here, kids playing on the hay bales. Beautiful day. Figured do a little practicing and, well, doing my Tech Tuesday at home. So, this entire Tech Tuesday is kind of going over, I would say, my 5 best tips for preseason shooting. You know, what we're looking for, what to look at. Make sure your bow is going to be able to shoot good and make sure everything's still working for you. So there's kind of like 5 steps to this that I kind of would say are pretty crucial for any bow hunter who really wants to stay ahead of the game in summer, and most of us should be doing this. AKA right now, I'm on my knees. I hunt on the ground a lot, so I'm only shooting 10-15 yards at a target, and that's how I shoot. It is usually on the ground or from a saddle, and kind of where I'm at, saddles don't work too well. So step 1 that I would call it would be checking your strings and cables. So up close, I just waxed these, so they are pretty good looking right now. But biggest thing to check and keep waxing is make sure if they're starting to get fuzzy, frayed, checking for nicks, checking for anything. Maybe you nipped them with a broadhead, you didn't even know it last year. Okay, now daughter wants a drink. You can take it. Okay, take it with you. You can go play with sissies. Kids playing on the hay bales. Gotta let them have fun too. But back to what I was saying, so strings and cables. If they are looking real rough, best option probably to get them redone rather than a week before bow season finding out that there's a major problem, something breaks, cams break, string breaks, causing cams and limbs to break. You really don't want that happening, because busy season, you might be without a bow up to 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It depends. So summertime, best time, check strings and cables. Make sure you're waxing them. Make sure you're looking at everything. Tip number 2, hardware on the bow. If you ever notice that maybe you're shooting, you're getting a tinging sound, a little bit of noise, you know, it's a simple fix. Double check your screws. Check your mod screws up in here. Double check everything on your quivers, your sight screws, your rest. All you gotta do is go through them. It's a simple 5-minute thing that can save a ton. And truthfully, I love Hoyts. Hoyts are great bows, love them. Kind of known mod screws back out sometimes, so I always double check them. And that's a huge thing we see here in the shop a lot, is guys come in, and I mean, I've had people come in, say their bow's making noise, and all it is, stabilizer's loose. Easy fixes, can save you a hunt. Something breaks on here because that screw wasn't tight, 5 minutes can save you from that. Third thing, super important, I strive this at the shop a ton on people, check your arrows. I don't care if you just built them. Every time, even if it's once when you're done shooting or when you're starting to shoot, just bend test them. These are my HLRs I hunt with. Beautiful arrows. Bend test them. It doesn't matter what the price is. Bend test your arrows. Thank you. Drink is back now. So, bend test your arrows. I mean, these are my hunting arrows. I've spin tested them again. I know they spin good. I double spin test them again. No, leave your shoes on. Like I said, kids, go play with your sisters. Go play with your sisters. Thank you. Gotta love them. But yep, so I'm always spin testing. I double check my broadheads. Shoot your broadheads. Big thing, shoot your broadheads. Don't just assume that because your bow gets a bullet hole on a paper tune that your broadheads are going to be exact, because I have had times my bow will shoot a bear shaft bullet hole. Throw a broadhead on there, nope, not hitting right. So just always shoot your broadheads, you know, double check your bow tune. That leads me to point 4 is D-loop. Kind of back to the bowstring. D-loop and peep twist. Always check your D-loop. I've seen so many times guys hunting guys at a 3D shoot, and you hear it and you know it because it's a loud snap, and it's usually the D-loop breaking. I have probably had 3 D-loops on this bow. Just redid this one. I shoot a lot. I shoot a ton, probably 200 arrows a day out of this Hoyt, my hunting bow, or my target bow, my hunting bow. It's simple. If that D-loop starts looking worn, it's a simple fix to just redo a D-loop, and it saves so much, especially if you're hunting. D-loop breaks, 3D course, D-loop breaks. You might be out of luck completely if that happens. You don't want it. Simple fix. Another thing, peep twist. Check your peep twist. If your peep is say, so my peep's pretty straight here, but say my peep's sitting like this, and every time I shoot, I have to twist it to get it back. Yes, you can get away with it. Yes, you can spin the D-loop, you know, make it work. But how I explain it to people in the shop here is, what's gonna happen if you draw and that deer you let down, and then you got to draw again real quick? You're not gonna have time to reach up and spin that peep, or you might forget. What are you gonna do if you draw back and you can't see your sight? You can't see through your peep. As simple as coming in the shop and getting a half twist, maybe a twist turned in, maybe even us taking the peep out and turning it around in the string. Simple fixes that can save you a ton on that big buck, especially on a deer. I mean, it's not as crucial in a 3D because you can let down, you know, and turn it, but hunting wise, you don't want that. It's just too easy of a fix to have to deal with. Last thing I would say, and this is where I kind of get a little picky with it, make sure your bow is still shooting right for you. Don't make sure you're still shooting your bow right. I mean, you want to be able to shoot great, you know, and everything, but make sure your draw length's still right. Make sure your draw weight's still the same. Make sure your rest is still timed good. Make sure everything's hitting good, dialed in. You're not putting the bow away, you know, end of January in 2025, pulling it out 2 days before October and finding out that, you know, truthfully, you got a bunch of stuff on your bow that you need to actually change. You don't want to do that. I mean, like I said, it's right now in summer, find a shaded spot, or, you know, even like if you can't, go to a range or go out and just shoot your bow. That's the biggest thing. Even if it's 5 shots, you know, just to keep your muscles in. Like I said, me, I'm sitting here on the ground. I hunt off the ground a ton. I absolutely love hunting on the ground, not even in a blind, just ground. So I get out here, and I mean, this is 10 yards. Kids are playing out here behind me on the hay bales. I'm just letting them play, and I'm doing, you know, 5 to 6 shots right now. I'll probably come back out later and shoot some long distance. I was thinking about pushing to 100 today again, but yeah, I mean, just simple is basically just coming back, and even just for the muscle memory, you know, like settle in, drop your shoulders, peep to your face, and then just working through your release. And there's my click, you know, and then I'm just thinking pull, aim, pull, aim. Simple as that. Make sure your bow's still shooting, make sure everything's going good. And if you got questions or if you need help, bring it, you know, we're definitely ready at the shop to get your bow shooting ready and have you good for hunting season. So that's Tony with Ram. This is Tony's Tuesday Tech Tip. And basically, get out, guys, shoot your bow, enjoy summer, have fun with your kids, get your kids into it. Kids have a blast doing this stuff with their parents, and sometimes they can show you up. My little girl sometimes does. There's times that she shoots pretty dang good compared to me. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and that's the tech tip. So keep shooting your bow. See you guys at the shop, and if you have any questions on anything, let me know, and I'll definitely be glad to answer them in a future tech tip. Thank you.